Hello again, people. Yes, thought I'd do another pickups video. But before that, I'll say thank you to everybody who liked the video I put out the other day about the part 1 of me playing a different game every day for a month in January. Part 2 is in the works, but I was building up a lot of stuff, so I thought I'd quickly do a pickups video, because these don't take long to do they? And then I'll be able to get back to working on that. But thank you, and thanks to Callum over at Retro Ghetto for sharing the video. That definitely got quite a few more eyes on it, and yeah, I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. So yeah, we'll crack on, and I'll tell you what I picked up. This is really weird though, because I've changed the setup in here in a different view. I'm just staring at a corner of the room. I can't see my screen or anything, so if any of this isn't in shot, yeah, I'm not that professional. Okay, so I'll start with the bits that I picked up off of eBay. It's a game that I've never played actually, but it's one that I've seen loads of times and just people talking about it. I don't know if it's going to be any good. I think it's one of those mid-tier kind of Mega Drive games. But I picked up a copy of McDonald's Global Gladiators. Yeah, it's a platformer. That's all I know of it. I think you might have like source guns and stuff, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't played it yet, but yeah, it was on eBay. It was £8. It's not an expensive game, so it's probably about right for it. But yeah, it did come complete, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is, but the manual's not going to stay in there. It's going to fall out. So yeah, nothing special. Missing a hang tab, but that don't bother me. Got somewhere to put games now. Somewhere to put them. All right, another one. Actually, I'll grab this here. Another one on eBay is a disc only. I bought a disc of Need for Speed Payback on the Xbox One. A long time ago, I can't remember when, I picked up a case for Need for Speed Payback, and I was reorganising my collection and thought, I don't have Need for Speed Payback, pulled it out, no discs in it. So yeah, got a disc for it. I think this was somewhere between £4 and £6, so yeah, for a disc, not going to complain, am I? No, my luck, I'm going to keep banging into this table and this camera's going to roll around everywhere, but it's all good. I don't know how to explain myself on this one. We'll say the artist formerly known as Geordie Slasher, Mark, put in a WhatsApp group that this game was on eBay, and it's the kind of thing I had to buy. It is the Pretty Girls Collection. Is it Pretty Girls Collection game number 2? By the looks of it, it has some crap games on it. It looks like it's just four kind of mini games. I don't know. I imagine it doesn't really say much on the back. So, but it's an 18. But it won't have any nudity in it. If this is on the Switch, it might. But PlayStation don't allow that. So, yeah. Pretty Girls Game Collection 2. We'll just scoot past that. I think it was £13. So, oh yeah, I feel dirty just holding it. Right. I did also go to CEX recently, and I picked up well, I didn't pick anything up. I didn't pick things up. I did pick things up. What am I saying? I picked things up, but I traded stuff in, so I didn't pay. There's no money. So, the first one I got was Aces of Luftwaffe on the Xbox One. It's a little vertical shooter. To be honest, it's pretty good. I've beat both campaigns on it, because this disc version has the DLC on it, which is the Allied and Axis campaigns. Even on normal, this gets pretty solid towards the end. The final boss on both of them is a bit of a bell end, to be honest with you. But yeah, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. It's got like a alternative kind of World War II kind of vibe to it, where there's strange technology and stuff. But yeah, it's actually really good. I'd recommend this one. I think I paid £8 in CEX for that. Oh, actually, this one was not a CEX pickup. This was from a shop around the corner from CEX, but I'll chuck it in. It was just a boxed N64 game that I didn't have, so I can't remember. It was like going rate, like 10, 15 quid, something like that. It's F1 pole position 64, but it was in pretty nice shape, so thought I'll add it. F1 game. There is one F1 game that's really expensive on the 64, like boxed. It'll cost you 100 and something. But well, never mind. These are the last two bits I got from all my credit. It was basically I traded in a load of old, crappy box sets and some, what else was there? Some games, but they weren't anything interesting because I'm getting rid of stuff that are like DS games I'm never going to play. What's the point? I've got a lot of like kiddies games for the DS, so they're going. So I'm going to use it to get stuff that I will play, or stuff that I'm going for complete collections of, like the 64. But yeah, we picked up Jumping Flash 2. I think this was £48. I've played the first Jumping Flash on the PlayStation Mini. I've never had the first one on a disc. I do need to get it, which you'll find out why shortly. But yeah, it's just a little platformer, but it's really bizarre. Like when you jump, like it was one of the first 3D platformers. So when you jump, like the camera kind of looks down so you can see where your feet are going to land. My stomach's making rumbly noises because I haven't eaten anything yet. Actually, this is probably going to be real bad in a minute, and I'll explain why. But yeah, so yeah, I picked up Jumping Flash 2. I've bought this quite a few times off of the CEX website, and it's never turned up. But this one, yeah, this one's complete, and it's in real nice shape. The reason why I said it's bad that I haven't eaten anything yet is I'm going to drink this. Don't worry, it's not the morning or anything when I'm recording this. It's the afternoon, and it's a day off, so... Just like a beverage when I'm doing a video. If you wonder why I keep looking over, it's because it's the camera. It's there, but my screen's there, and I don't know if things are in shot. So yeah, never mind. And the final one, this is the big hitter from the CEX stuff. So I ended up with a decent amount of credit. I bought, what was it? Jumping Flash, this, and Luftwaffe. And the girlfriend picked up a load of like Arrow Blu-rays and stuff. So we did all right out of it. But yeah, it is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on the Dreamcast, which I'm pretty sure is just like a 2D fighter. If it isn't, this is 115 quid. But I didn't pay for it, did I? So it's all good. It just looks interesting. It always pops up on people's like, you should play this kind of Dreamcast game. So I will give it a go. I've never ran into it in the wild, and when I did, I just thought, if I've got the credit, I'll give it a go. They had this and Skies of Arcadia, but I run into Skies of Arcadia quite a lot. That is what it's called, isn't it? Skies of Arcadia? The RPG on the Dreamcast that came out on the GameCube. Sounds about right. But yeah, so I grabbed JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And it's a bit sticky on the front. Other than that, it's complete. It's in real nice shape. Yeah, as the manual, all the teeth are there on the spindles, so not gonna complain. But yeah, I took the CEX sticker off the front, and it's real sticky. And I don't have any label remover anymore because it exploded on me the other day. I was working on taking some stickers off stuff in here, and literally it went mental. The top popped off it, and it was spraying everywhere. So it stank like lemons in here forever, which was not fun, and it made me very woozy. These next few are just random purchases. I was in Tesco's, and I usually check to see, because sometimes they do their odd random game on Club Card that's real cheap. Last time it was F1 2022 for like 15 quid. I thought, couldn't leave that behind. This one's not as much of a bargain, but it's £1 cheaper than it is in CEX, brand new and sealed. So it's the new Saints Row game. Yeah, I heard bad things about it, apart from one person who said it was really good. But yeah, I've enjoyed all the Saints Row games, so I'll give this one a go. That's all I can think about it. The trailers always looked really bad, I thought, but yeah, it was £21 with a Club Card, I think. So it It's like 50 quid or £21 with a club card, so why not? These next two are from Game, these ones. This one was 48 pence, brand new and sealed. I have a feeling it's either going to be dead online, because I think it's an online only game, or the servers are off. But I've checked TA and it says that you can still get things out of it. Just Bleeding Edge. I think it's like a 4-player battle arena kind of game. But for 48p, I was willing to take the risk. I think it might also be on Game Pass. And again, I always check Game for because they do the odd random game that's like stupidly cheap. So I actually tried to buy the PS5 version of this, but it was out of stock. So I ended up with the Xbox Series X one, which is Dolmen. It's a sci-fi, not roguelike, Souls-like game, which apparently is really shit. But for $4.99 sealed, I'll give it a go. This one was charity find. I don't think I've got it. I'd have to double check actually. It's just Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll on the Wii. I'm going to be really picky on Wii games and stuff and things that I'd only actually play and picking up. I'm going to clear out stuff that I'm never going to play. But I do like the Monkey Ball series, so I'll give that one a go. And I've just realised I've almost done something again. Back in a second. Alright, I'm back. So, for the last 2 pickups videos, I think it is, there's a game I'm supposed to show off. Well, not supposed to, I want to. I want to thank somebody for it. But it had been next to the Xbox the entire time, and I kept forgetting about it. The game in question is Watch Dogs Legion on the Xbox. This was sent to me by Marcus of Dad and Lads Gaming, and I want to say thank you for it. I haven't actually put that much time into it. That might be why I also forgot about it. I started it straight after playing Watch Dogs 2, pretty much, but I realised I was Watch Dogs out by then, so I'm going to give it a bit of time and go back to it. It's a strange concept, though. You don't really have a main character. You kind of recruit people, and they become the person you're playing as at the time. But I can imagine it being pretty good, to be honest with you. But yeah, thank you, Marcus. I've been trying to do this for ages, and I kept forgetting. And I've remembered it. I've remembered this time. If anyone's wondering what the game in the background is, that's a Hat in Time on the PS4. It's like a 3D collectathon platformer. Very good. Give it a go. If you like things like Mario Odyssey and that, yeah, play that. It's good. And finally, you can listen to some rustling of some bags. Suspense, let's create it. 10% stout at 2 in the afternoon. It's all good. Right, yeah, I picked some stuff up off of Eddie Rollercore because he's still shifting stuff. So yeah, I think I picked up some pretty good bits here. Let's go for it. We've got actually he chucked a few random bits in as like little extras that I didn't know were coming. So we'll go for it. We've got this, whatever this is. I'm guessing it looks like it's a mahjong game, but it's called The Something. But I don't know what that is. But yeah, Japanese PS1 game. Sadly, I really like Mahjong. I play it on my phone all the time. So I am actually quite happy to have that. Don't know how it's going to play on the PS1, but we'll find out. He also checked in Slalom Presents Downhill Snow, Japanese. I'm guessing it's a downhill skiing game. Does it have snowboarding? It might have snowboarding, looking at the back. I don't know. It looks like Cool Borders, like the artwork. Did it have a different name in Japan? What is this? I don't know. I'll find out. I'll give it a go. And the last one that I didn't know was coming. I need to read the side of this. It's Tukai slot shooting for the Japanese Saturn. Yeah, I've left them all in the little baggy things he sent them in. But I have taken them all out, took the prices off them. He said this is a combination, I think, between a puzzle game and a shooter, I think. think that's what he said. So that just sounds interesting. I love games where they like mash up genres, so I'm gonna have to give it a go. That's so bizarre. Also gives me a reason to play the Saturn, because I don't play it very often. Okay, so let's continue. These are the ones that I wanted off of him. This one is Gatchaman the Shooting, another Japanese game. It's just a vertical shmup. It's based off of a TV series, I think, one that I've never actually seen, but it looked interesting. I don't know if it's a great shooter. It looked a bit simple, going by the fact it's part of the Simple series. That might be why it's a bit simple. But yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this one a go. Not much else I can say about it. I think like it's not like you play as a spaceship all the way through it. It might be either a car or a someone running or whatever. I think it changes the little sprite at the bottom quite dramatically, but I don't know. It looked interesting. I picked this one up simply because, as I picked up Jumping Flash 2, I picked up the Japanese only Jumping Flash 3, which is called, was it Robert Mondieu or something? I don't know. This one was never localized, but I'm looking forward to it. He said he had trouble getting this to run on his chipped PlayStation. I've got a soft modded PlayStation, so I don't know if it's going to run on that, but we'll give it a shot. If not, I'll just play it on the PC. So I'm not too fussed if it doesn't work on the actual hardware. But I might actually do a thing playing through all of the Jumping Flash games, because I've got the first one on the, I said, on the PlayStation Mini. I wouldn't mind picking it up though and as playing them on like original hardware if I can. But yeah, well, we'll give that one a go. No idea. I want to see how they change. I doubt there's much difference between any of the Jumping Flash games, but we'll find out. Right. This was a weird one. This is one I've always seen, like, on random YouTubers' videos and stuff. I think this might have even been on when Angry Video Game Nerd did a, like, worst box art or something. I think this might have been on it. But it's Irritating Stick. Basically, I'm trying to think what you could think of it as. You guide a stick through a maze without touching the walls. Kind of like, you know those games, like, where you've got a little metal thing and you move it around, and if you touch the metal, it beeps and you lose. Imagine a bit of a digital version of that. But apparently it's supposed to be really good. So I'm looking forward to playing this one. Yeah, bizarre. So as you can tell, there's a lot of import stuff here. Yeah, I think that was a US exclusive, that one. Same as this next one was a US exclusive. I think this was also one of the final games for the original PlayStation in America. It wasn't the final, but it was close to the end. It's one that no one really ever talks about, but I got this off of him because I was randomly watching a video and it got brought up, and it sounded good. The Twisted Metal Small Brawl. Imagine like the Twisted Metal, like car combat games, but it's done with RC cars, and it's made to be more child friendly and kiddie. Now I'm burping from the beer, because I imagine, is that Sweet Tooth on the front all kiddified? Yeah, this looks interesting. I've never played it, but yeah, it's gonna be a good one, hopefully. Now, my luck, it probably ended up real shit reviews and wasn't very good, but I'll give it a go. It's good for the collection. Oh god, my stomach's rumbling. I should not be drinking a stout. Then I picked up one PS Vita game off him. I think I've bought every PS Vita game off of him now that I didn't have. It is Yomawari Midnight Shadows. I already have Yomawari Night Alone, and the third one didn't come out on the Vita. I don't know if it came out on the PS4. It did come out on the Switch, so I'll have to get that at some point. Yeah, I won't say too much about this, because, spoiler alert, one of the games I played in January was the first game of this, so I will let you know what I think of it. But yeah, they're little, like, isometric 2D horror games. So I'll let you. I imagine they're all the same. So what I think about the first one, I'll think about that one. And the final game, another kind of big hitter on the system, really. RPG that I've never played. It never came out in the UK. It's part like turn-based RPG, part dating sim. Just Thousand Arms. So yeah, looking forward to giving this one a go. He was saying that you pretty much level up your character by going on dates. I did know it had a dating sim aspect to it, but I didn't know that was the way you leveled up. But I'm looking forward to this. This might be the next RPG I go for, to be honest with you. It is all complete, even with a little holographic card thing in it. The other disc's in the front. It's a 2-disc game. This isn't going to close now I've done this, is it? Yeah, it is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This might, yeah, as I said, next RPG I play will most likely be this. I'm currently playing through one at the moment, which I have put a hell of a lot of time into, and I still haven't finished it. And I know I've got to play it twice for all the trophies on it, so it's gonna be ridiculously long. But yeah, that'll be the next one I go for, because he just said that he's telling me this is one that just needs to be played by people. So looking forward to it. So I'd say my video I put out last time, my last pickups video, didn't have any retro in it. I think I've done a bit better this time for retro. Don't you? But yeah, that's it. If I'm not too lazy, I'll add gameplay footage, but well, I probably won't. I was thinking I could use the footage from like YouTube and put it in, but I don't like doing that. I like to try and get my own footage, but I won't have time to do that. So any of these games that are interesting, I could always just stream them. If anyone wants to see what they're like, let me know, because it's something to do in it. Get bored, have a beer, stream some games. So thanks for watching. This has been proper rambly, but that doesn't really matter. That's how I do all my videos. As I said, the part 2 for the New Year, new game, playing a game every day in January will be up soon, but I'm not the most eloquent of guys, so anything that involves a voiceover takes me a hell of a long time to do. I make so many mistakes. I can barely read, so I also do it whilst drinking, so it's probably not a good shout, is it? But yeah, again, thank you for watching. Have fun. I'll catch you in the next one.